Alright, it's starting. Hold on, I gotta pull up the game. Hello everybody, welcome to our first race here on YouTube. I'm really excited for this. We're going racing at Daytona for the Clash. Jack is with me as I get this set up. Welcome, Jack, again.
It's finally here.
Yep, it's time. So, hope everybody enjoys the race. We're gonna go racing here in a second. For you guys that don't know what the requirements were to make this race, you had to win a race last season, or you had to be a past Clash winner. So that's the field for this race. Your full field today is Jack Mitchell, Peyton Cook, Nathan Inman, Colin McCoy, Tony Peterson, Jared Bokanowski, Colin Cope, Reese Kupski, Connor Hudson, Chris Lilly, Zach Kame, Joseph Costello, Michael Gaston, Brian Lilly, Blaze McKinney, Drake Ozen, and Mason Tyler. And the 90, I also have to fix that really quick because the 90 is actually a car in this race, but I have my driver set as that, so I got to fix that in a second. Hold on. And then we should be able to go racing. So, all right.
This will also be getting some of your first looks at the paint schemes for this season.
Yep.
Some of them we do have from last season. They're just placeholders for now. Some of those paint schemes did not get done in time, but
some of the cars are not the Mustang. They're the Fusion. There is one Mustang in this race, but some of the Fusions are just we couldn't get the schemes done in time. But we will have the actual schemes done. So Nick Hagee is the last car in now. So in qualifying, here is your starting lineup now. Nathan Inman and Reese Kupski take up row 1. And in row 2, we have Michael Gaston and Joseph Costello. Row 3 is Brian Lilly and Tony Peterson. And here we go. The cars are rolling off for the first time here in Season 7. So, hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys have any suggestions, like if my mic is too loud or Jack's too quiet, or if you need me to adjust anything, I will gladly do that. Just let me know if you need me to. I'm actually going to lower the sound on my game because I can barely hear anything when they go by. So again, if you guys want to look at the starting lineup, this is it. Starting in the last row is Nick Hagee and Connor Hudson. So they'll have to work their way to the front, but it's a long race. Some things to note here for this race. This is the first race we're doing with the stage break. We'll have a halfway stage break at lap 24 for this race because there's 48 laps. Split the race down the middle. We'll have 2 stages. There's no really stage points handed out for this race because it's just an exhibition race, but in the regular season we will have points awarded how it is in real life, from 10 to 1 for the top 10 at the halfway break. So that's how it will be set up.
they are just bonus points. They're not actual points.
Yeah.
Separate payoff points and stuff like that. They are just bonus points.
Yeah, they're added to the total to the end of the race.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know that the 36 is outdated. Like I said, the cars are like the 33, the 36, and the 8 are cars from last season that we had just put in there for now until we get the schemes done. But
the long race, though, we got drafting definitely going to be a factor here because not sure how much though because of the 8 cars, but we'll see as the pace car comes off.
Here we go, coming around for the first time in this season. We're racing at Daytona. Green flag is in the air. And already some movement for the lead. Michael Gaston, who had a really impressive rookie season last season, will come around and look to lead lap 1. But Brian Lilly, your season 5 champion is going to look to the inside and to the line. It looks like Lilly got it, and yes, he did. So Lilly.
Yeah, there's a lot of movement in the back of the pack. Again, not really.
Hey, see some.
I think mostly going to be trying to go for the bottom lane here.
Yeah, everybody wants to be on the bottom. See the outside lane's falling back severely. It also doesn't help there's not that many cars, so the outside lane struggles even more. But here comes that.
Lane want to try to get to the bottom as quick as they can.
Here comes that forward push up on the top lane. And we're already 3 wide. The 14 of Colin McCoy is going to look to the inside of Drake Gosland. And we're already 3 wide again. The 00 goes to the inside, and we're 3 wide in the back as well. Colin Copes in the middle.
Getting really close.
These guys are just out here having fun. This is all just, I mean, this is also practice for the 500.
They're 3 wide in the back behind them.
Yeah, they're 3 by 3 back here. They're getting really close as Nick Hagee, who started all the way in the back, is working his way to the front as Brian Lilly continues to lead. Don't be surprised to see an early wreck here because these guys are just going aggressive, trying to get spots here. They're just trying to get back in the swing of things after a long off season. Out front, it's still Brian Lilly. He has a nice gap over the field so far in that Best Buy Ford. And going into turn 3 and 4, this is where we saw a lot of wrecks in the Clash last season and in the Daytona night race here last season.
Close they're getting together.
They're so close in the corners. They have to scrunch down because the corners aren't just, they're too close to go 3 wide nice and easy. They gotta actually close down a little bit. But they're making it work.
Earlier, Brian Lilly Clash last season, I believe.
Yeah, I believe he won the Clash last season, and that's how he got his way in here. He has never won a regular season race, so that's not why he's in here for winning last season. Caleb Nelson, no, you are not in this race, but if you want to stay and just watch our first race, our first official race, that'd be nice. I'd like to have you guys all in here, and we already have some contact. The 14 drove down on the 60s door there. The outside lane's not as. Another reason why you would see these guys get so close in the corners is just because they don't have a lot of speed up on the top, so they're trying to do as much as they can to get a little bit of a run by side drafting.
The thing about Daytona is that there's not a lot of space. You can only get really 3 wide. Guys can't really look 4 wide or anything like that. So.
Yeah, 4 wide, they're definitely gonna be done.
Already not that much space for 3 wide.
Hey, we've seen it before.
Seen people try to get a little bit aggressive here. If anyone's gonna make moves like that, it's gonna be down the backstretch.
Yeah, because there's a lot more space down the back straightaway. You see, McCoy, he's aggressively going down on that quarter panel, and that's going to hurt him. He's going to wreck himself one of these times, and the field. And we had some contact. Around goes the 90 in the back, and he's going to go around in front of the field. Goes and saves it. And Hagee goes around. Some left side damage, but caution will come out. A nice small wreck. Lucky that happened in the back of the field. Not many cars are involved.
Disaster if that was in the middle of the front.
Should be able to continue just fine. A little bit of side damage, but he should be okay. Let's go back and see what happened here.
It was just a spin. A bunch of contact there, though.
Looks like he was.
Yeah, you'll see the 90.
He was trying to get down in front of the 00 here. He clipped the 33, drove down, and just the 00 clipped the 90 and the 88, and then he backed into the wall and just got hit by a couple cars. Chris Lilly barely slept through without any damage, and Drake Gosland, what a save. He was dead sideways there, and he kept it from spinning out.
He gets a bump from the 90 as he gets low in this wreck and just manages to hold on to the car coming off of the pit road area.
So, not a great start to the season for Hagee, but he should be able to continue just fine. No heavy damage to his car.
Exhibition race, so he shouldn't be too worried.
Here we go, first pit stops of the race. Brian Lilly will lead him down to pit road. Mason Tyler in that 89 will come in.
I think the only thing he should be worried about is ruining a beautiful paint scheme.
Yeah. And we should just see either two tire stops or just fuel. And you'll see some strategy here. Brian Lilly way behind. He took 2 tires. Some of the other guys just took fuel. And contact there. The 33 got in the side of McKinney. And that could have maybe rolled up the left front of Peterson there. That could hurt him. We'll see if he has to come back in to repair that. And you see the right side damage for McKinney. That's heavy damage there. It's called caved in, but we'll see if that affects the arrow. But right now, he's staying on the track. He's in 5th. Brian Lilly came way back.
That happened right in front of him.
Yeah, it looks like just I'm not sure what happened because the 33 was kind of down more than he should have because he was already done with his pit stop, so it wasn't coming down. So let's see what happened on board with the 1. He's gonna be right behind the 33 here. See him turn in there. He turns in and just doors the 87. I don't know if maybe he was thinking the 87 was gonna come out all the way, and then he just tried to turn, but the 87 didn't come down all the way. So he.
I think it actually prevented the 33 from getting into his own stall.
Yeah. So we're gonna come around and take the green flag again. Brian Lilly has lost the lead. That's probably gonna hurt him. His car looked very strong out front, so if he gets back out front, look for him to hold on to that lead again. He is restarting in the 10th spot. The 87 and the 33 stay on the track. They don't have to fix their damage. They think they're okay. Here's Colin McCoy in the 8 car. You saw him really aggressive in the corners. I think that could cause a wreck here later in this race. He's just got to be careful.
Yeah, you don't want to make any mistakes in a track like this.
It could be fatal, literally. So you don't want to make any really bad mistakes, or it could really hurt your chances at winning the race or even contending in the race. So Chevrolet taking the top 5. Ford was doing very well in the beginning of the race. Chevy is now taking over the reins. They're in the top 5. We'll see if Ford or Toyota can do anything about that. Here we go. Back to the green flag. Mason Tyler will lead them down. And then Go Bowling, number 89, followed by Costello and Cope. Green flag back in the air. We're restarting. Green flag again. The 33 went high there.
It looked like he was trying to go low off the start. I saw him peak low. Right,
yeah, Costello got a good start, but the 42 got an even better one. He's going to go to the inside. And he's going to have Blaze McKinney and Jack Mitchell behind him. All 3 of these guys have been teammates at one point in their career. The 87 and the 1 are in the same shop now. The 60, you see how bad that outside lane is. He's dropping like a rock. So now Cope's on the back bumper. You see the 90 of Hagee. He's holding on just fine back there. Now Cope's going to make a move for the lead.
Be a nice battle for the lead here.
These 2 are kind of by themselves. We'll see if the 89 can drop back down here and get back in the inside lane. And looks like he will be able to. Now Mitchell's going to come up to the inside lane now with help from the 33 and Connor Hudson in the 49.
And you think maybe the 87 was a little bit slower due to that damage.
Yeah, you never know.
He's out of the way.
Now the 33 goes to the inside.
The 1 went high, and he's going to shove his teammate to the high side.
And now the 87 has no help up there. He's not going to be very quick, but now he's got some help. Now Costello's in the middle all by himself. Now Tyler is going to make a run to the inside, but he has no help. He's going to dive it in, though.
3 wide there.
We're 3 wide contact with Hudson, but they keep it straight. Zach Kame, a dominant force last season. Couldn't finish it off, though. Got eliminated in the round of 6, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And now Connor Hudson's stuck in the middle, and now the 33 gets pushed way outside.
Well, there's more cars that are going to maybe get stuck in the middle. I don't know how much they're going to fall off because these guys keep shifting around so much.
Yeah, the guys behind him just go from top to middle, and McKinney's going to go to the middle now with help from Gaston. And they're 3 wide.
Also a dominant force last season.
Yeah.
Zach Kame just won a lot of races but couldn't finish it when it counted.
Bokanowski through in the middle now, and your outside pole sitter Reese Kupski's going to go to the inside. Contact! Contact! Car's in the wall, but they're going straight in. There they go! The 36 up into the wall. The 1, the 00.
87, the doubles. Oh, that's cautious.
The 87, the 33. Hard hits out of the outside wall for them. Caution is out again. Reese Kupski is out front. I don't see that much heavy damage on the front end, at least for a lot of these cars, but the side damage for Cope's got to be heavy because he smacked that outside wall.
A lot of these cars, it's the side damage. You saw them all just get up into the wall. They were racing so tightly against each other.
It was that turn 4 that I was talking about. It's just so bad when these guys try to side draft and just get so close to each other, it's not going to work. So let's go back and see what happened. So down the back straightaway, this 3 wide going into that corner was just too tight. And how it did not wreck the leader is just crazy, because they made contact up by the leader as well. You're going to see him going into this corner. We're going to go in the helicopter view here. You're going to see him all just squeeze down, and then they'll just bounce up. The 49's what caused it first, and then the 89 and the 42 smack the outside wall. They look okay here, but then the 87 just gets just pancaked in the middle, and then the 1.
While that's happening, what's it called? The 40. I can't tell. That's a 00, I believe. He got shoved to the bottom because they were 4 wide.
Yeah, he had to go to the bottom.
Under the double yellow line to try to avoid the wreck.
And then he just comes back up, and the 1's there, comes up and clips the 36 up into the outside wall. The 87 gets nailed by the 33 up to the outside wall. The 81 drifts it and makes it through, barely off the bumper of the 8. But we'll see if these guys can continue. They should be okay. And they're going to come to pit road now.
It looks like they are going to track it. That was just an incident where the 00, he went low, had nowhere to go, and he came back on track. It didn't see that there was traffic right up in front of him. So here comes pit stops again.
Reese Cupsey, the leader, is going to come in. We'll see what they take this time. Looks like left side tires for Reese, and he's off. The 88 is going to come out in front of him. The 00 is going to come out in front of both of them. Or no, he's coming into pit road. So Gozen's going to be out front. He was involved in that first accident, so definitely recovered well. See, these guys are fixing their damage. The 87's off.
Wow. 1, like I said, was kind of in the middle of all that, so he might be on off pit road last.
But we'll see what happens. It looks like they've fixed their damage pretty well. Cars like the 42, I mean, his right side damage seems to be fixed. But the 36 is going to have the most problem. He doesn't have a rear bumper anymore, so they just had to rip that thing off because he backed it into the outside wall. But besides that, I think they should be okay. So they're all bunching up here to figure out where they are in the line, but we're going to go back to green here.
The run's going to continue.
Let's see if the 1's damage was kind of fixed. And well, yeah, I see the 42 and the 1. They both hit the outside wall pretty hard, but
they both have their damage fixed for the most part. So
those crews on pit road, they did their job, and they got their drivers back out there.
There's still a long way to go. We're not halfway through yet, so.
And we'll see what happens. Not even close to halfway. Well, actually, no. We're about 8 laps till the halfway break. We'll see if they make it till then. Under green. Green flag back out. Goslin's out front. The 8 got a great restart, but he goes to the high side, and that's not where you want to go. You see, look like everybody's kind of up to speed. I mean, I don't see anybody that's really off pace. We'll really see who's off pace once we see the cars get up to full speed, but right now they seem okay.
Them a little bit longer than the rest of the field to get up to full speed. The drafting will help, and then eventually once they do get up to full speed, they'll obviously be able to compete for the win, but it might just take them a little bit longer to really get going because of that damage, but it's mostly fixed by a lot of these guys. So.
Yeah. Zach Kame and Chris Lilly working together on the inside lane. Those two Fords, they're going to go past Connor Hudson and chase down the 88. See, they're all, they're not really far off pace, but they're not 100% up to speed, but we'll see how long they can stay with this group. They're kind of hanging off, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
I don't think it helps that they're kind of stuck with a car that has some damage.
Yeah, severe damage. And we're 3 wide. The 33 goes to the inside of the 86. And they're 3 wide down the back straightaway.
Keep an eye on this.
I feel like 36 on backs, I don't think they'll be able to hold on for too much longer.
Really depends. The 36 is a slow car, I think. So
yeah.
If these guys are able to get out of the way, I think they'll be able to catch back up. But for now, they might be out of it.
But we do have that halfway break, so they really don't have to push that hard. They just want to survive until the break, and maybe they can fix some more damage. Maybe they just did some temporary fix and then go back on the halfway break and fix some more. But Connor Hudson's going to go to the inside. And he's going to have Tyler and McCoy with him. So Connor Hudson's going to go to the lead.
This one was shuffled out.
The 46 was looking he was going back and forth all over the back of the 53 and almost turned him.
We'll really see here now if these cars are back up to full speed, because the 1 and the 42 both got by the 36, so we'll see if they can.
3 wide, the 49 is trying to get back down. Oh, he's so lucky he went back up. He was trying to clear the 89 and he did not. Oh, they're scraping doors there off of turn 4. And yeah, the 42 and the 1 and the 90, they're up with this pack, but I feel like these guys aren't just going to be able to. The front, oh, this is going to be they're so close. They're so close. They got to be really careful. The 89 of Tyler, they got to sort this out before turn 3 or they're so screwed. Oh, hey Preston, what's up? Preston's in the house. Welcome, Preston. And welcome anybody that's still in the stream. I see 8 people's in here. I just don't know who they are.
Okay, here we go.
Into turn 3. They seem like they're okay. I feel like when they turn down to get really scrunched up, if they clip them in the quarter panel, that's when they wreck. But if they just hit them square in the door, I think they're okay. And
just be minimal contact there, nothing really major coming from out of that, but they're still really bunched up together.
And here comes that 86 again, but he's going to get pushed to the middle. And here comes Joseph Costello. Both of his career wins have come at Chicagoland Speedway. Oh, 4 wide. The 53's contact hard up into the wall. Oh, the 49's upside down. The 14's barrel rolling down the back straightaway, and they did not make it to the halfway break, as I figured. Hard hit.
There would be, but no.
The 89's involved. Dominant car all day. The 59's involved. And they're going to be upside down.
Both end the wreck on their roof.
And coming back to the line, Colin Cope looks like he'll be the leader. He was involved in that wreck, and he's restarted, I think, last.
No, Mitchell restarted last.
Oh, yeah, Cope was in the last 3, I believe. And so, Cope will be your leader. And that will be our halfway break because the caution will be out at lap 24. So that's our halfway break. But hard hit down the back straightaway for the 14 and the 49.
We just knew it was a matter of time.
Yeah, I didn't think about it happening in turn 1 and 2, but it did on the exit of turn 2.
I think what happened was they got tightly bunched off of 4, and then they stayed tightly bunched through the tri-oval in the 1 and 2.
And then here's what happened. The 49, I think he tried to get in that hole behind the 14, but the 14 let up, and he tried to get back down and then bumped the 53 there, and the 53 went down into the 81. And then the 81 just gets turned up into the wall, and the 14 and the 49 just get plowed up into the wall. The 49 went way up in the air.
Bad memories for Connor Hudson.
And he's been upside down before. And then the 87 just comes in there, and oh yeah, he did get into the 14 a little bit. But lucky they didn't barrel roll, really. They just kind of skidded on their roof.
He kind of did barrel roll the 14, but no one else did, really, other than the 49, just heavy contact with that outside wall.
He just kind of like bounced off those guys up in the air.
He got jammed between cars.
Yeah, the 81 hits the wall hard too, and see the 89, he did get a pretty hard hit there in the door. I think Zach Kame should be okay though. He just kind of spun out trying to avoid it.
We're seeing drivers that were in worse wrecks than him.
Yeah. So here we go. We're gonna come to pit road here. And the drivers are getting word that this is the halfway break, so this is their halfway break. And if this was a real race, not an exhibition race, Colin Cope would be given 10 points. But in pit road, the guys will usually just take 2 tires and they're going to be out. So we'll see what strategy they pull here. So the 42 is going to come out first. Costello.
Or no, he took a short pit stop.
Yeah. So Costello, Lilly. Oh, Bokanowski, he takes a gamble. With that damaged car, he's going to restart 4th. Reese Kupski's going to restart 5th. Gaston was involved in that wreck. He's going to restart 6th. Mitchell's going to be in 7th, dropped a couple spots. Zach Kame, he's going to be okay. He'll be in 8th.
I'm not sure if Bokanowski, did he do 2 tires or did he do a gas and go?
I believe he just did a gas and go to get out that early from being so far back in the field. But looks like Hudson and McCoy are gonna get back in this thing.
Keep going. They were upside down.
They were both upside down, and they're gonna be okay. We'll see if they can keep up. They don't really have that much damage besides on the roof, where they just scraped all the way down the.
That's what moderate damage does in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also another thing we did for this game this year. We're putting on moderate damage, so they're not going to be like, our problem last year was the lab cars just holding up the leaders after a big wreck or something. We just want to limit that. So yeah, Hudson and McCoy, they're not going to be able to race for the lead right now, but if they get their laps back, they could race for this.
There is a chance if we see more wrecks, we just passed halfway. So.
Yeah. When they come back to green.
Something to keep in mind.
Yeah, you never know.
A caution occurs, and we will be under yellow at the halfway point. Then that's the stage caution.
Yeah, so this is the stage caution. We're gonna come back to green here on lap 26. Colin Cope retains the lead. I want to see here and see if Bokanowski can stay up to speed here in the draft now. He's gonna be in between cars, and we'll see what he can do with that damage 36. But here we go.
Guys, probably not gonna want to take a chance. I just want to get out of his way as quick as we can as we go back green.
We're racing again at Daytona. Second half of the race is underway.
And it looked like Bokanowski tried to go high.
And now the 46 is going to dive to the inside of him with help from Jack Mitchell. And now Lily's going to dive to the bottom. So we got a little train on the bottom now as Colin Cope will clear the 2 lanes.
Go back. This is his second time leading the race. This is the Season 5 and Season 6 champion right here. Colin Cope was also the...
He's the Season 4 and Season 6. Season 5 champion is the guy right next to him, and Brian Lilly. So we got our 3 past champions, our 3 in the last 3 seasons. Our 2 champions, Lilly and Cope. But here comes Reese Kopsky to the inside,
in history to win 2 championships,
and he's
the first to multiple.
He's gonna look to defend it this season, and he's so far doing pretty well.
Here today. Mitchell, he's the guy that's won the most races in GoPro Cup Series history. Still no titles, though he does have a couple of championship 4 appearances. I'm saving in another one this season, but that's a little... In the meantime, they're just focused on winning this race.
Yeah, and guys, for the Daytona 500, I'm gonna try to get the duels going. We should have the duels by Saturday or Sunday. Like I told you guys, our schedule is Wednesday, which is right now, and then Saturday and Sunday. That's our schedule to go back and forth between those days. And I want to try to get the duels done on Saturday or Sunday, and then have the Daytona 500 on Wednesday or so. So that's what our schedule is right now, I'm hoping. And this season we're gonna have pole qualifying or front row qualifying. So instead of the dual winners being the front row, we're gonna have a practice session, and then whatever cars are the top 2 in that session will be our front row, and then the duels will do third on back. Yeah. Up front, though, Reese Kupski out front. Him and Zach Kame pulled to the high side. Tony Peterson on the inside again, and Colin Cope got back to the inside. So he's still there, and there's Jared. He's hanging out in the inside lane. That draft's kind of helping him out.
The only guys that are really off pace are the ones that were kind of wrecked.
And look at Connor Hudson, that car that was upside down a little bit ago. He's hanging out in the back of this field, a lap down, but yeah, he was upside down.
Yeah, he was upside down. He's contending, but the other cars that were
wrecked in that last caution, they're back there for the lead. Zach Kame, who was just involved in that wreck, is up front now. Colin Cope, though, is right there.
Even though he's keeping up with the field, he is a lap car.
Yeah.
So these guys are going to want to get out of his way as quick as they can. Out of their way. Accurately. Some new colors on the 59 as that came, the Publix.
They were on his car last season, but a secondary sponsor. Last season, his primary was Red Bull, and we got some contact there off the corner. The 33 almost turned the 46 of Reese Kupski. And that caused him to go to the inside of the 59, so they're 3 wide. Colin Cope out front, but here comes Michael Gaston to the inside.
Look at this, Nick Hagee might be catching up just a little
Yeah, he
bit.
might be hanging on to that draft. No, the 46 just pushed the 59 up just to get in front of him. Nathan Emmons back up in this group, and so is Blaze McKinney. They were both off the pace before this last caution as well. So everybody's starting to get back in it, and look at Jared Bokanowski up in the top 3 with that car with no rear bumper. It's all folded up. He's giving it his all right now. And
So I think that that team made the right choice just deciding to tear it off.
Yeah, they didn't want anything hanging and flapping around. They just rip it off. Who cares? Even though he's probably gonna lose some spots here, he's still doing well for the car that he's got.
It's not for position with the 49, but it is with the 59.
The 49, I believe what he's trying to do is, if he can just get in front of the leaders and then a caution comes out, he'll be back on the lead lap. But he's just trying his all right now, and Zach Kame's falling like a rock. He's got no help up there. And
shuffling around, you see Mitchell go to the bottom. A couple other guys move to the top. Looks like Hagee's trying to get a draft on the bottom. Meanwhile, the 14. But so is the 89.
3 wide again.
How tight these guys are.
The 2 JBM teammates are stuck in the middle, falling back, and here comes Costello gonna push the 46 to the inside. Looked like a synchronized move just to shoot down to the inside, and they're gonna get by this 81. Colin Cope's been leading the last couple laps, but they're trying to take it from him.
Actually, these guys back here figured out a way to figure it out, and now they're back to 2 wide. Couple 3 wide racing right here, though. As I say that,
Here comes Drake, goes into the middle. Chris Lilly.
heck of a run on the bottom right now. He's gonna push the 86.
Colin Cope has a challenge for the lead. Reese Kupski to the inside. Your outside pole sitter. Costello's been pushing his 46 for the last couple laps, and he's doing a great job, and he's going to push the 46 to the lead, and it looks like maybe the 60 will dive to the bottom here, and he will. We're 3 wide. Here comes Brian Lilly to the inside. His brother Chris is, he's been kind of in the mix, but he hasn't really been up there battling for the lead so far yet, but we still got a little ways to go, so we'll see if he can get up there and race with these guys. And here comes Lilly for the lead now. So Brian Lilly to the inside. He's won this race before. I believe he won last season, so he's trying to go back-to-back in the Clash. Jack Mitchell has won this race as well. And, oh, the 49 gets turned, and he saved it. Wow. All that work that he did getting up there, he's going to lose all that. But he saved that. He's lucky he didn't spin out there. But
3 wide for the lead.
And Jack Mitchell's going to go to the lead. These guys, him and Brian Lilly, they've won this race before, so they know how to do it. I believe Mitchell won it in Season 3 or Season 4.
It was Season 3, and
yeah.
they only won it last season.
And the reason why Reese is in here, Reese Kupski, he won the first ever Clash in Season 1, so that's why he's in here. He did not win a race last season, but that's why he's in here. Actually, no, I think he won a race last season. I don't remember, but
Costello right now is contending on the high side. Not sure how long it's gonna last.
See, he actually does have a run. Maybe the outside lane's starting to come in a little bit. He's going to clear the 1. And go back down to the bottom in here. And we're 3 wide. Watch out here.
Watch out.
Contact in the middle with the 42. But they're going to stay straight.
How close the 1 and the... Who is that? The 33 are.
I think they've learned their lesson not to get too close anymore.
Mitchell's going to slip into the high side.
Look at that outside lane did to Joseph Costello. He's all the way out front now. And the 8's trying to clear the 33 now. The 8 was also stuck in the outside lane. And here comes Zach Kane back up in the mix. And look at
3 wide.
And Blaze McKinney is up there.
So much momentum on the top, though. I think that might be their race unless a caution comes out.
And we still have a lot of time left, though. We saw Kane go back there a couple laps ago, and he's already back up here racing for the lead. He's going to go 3 wide, actually, for second.
Fast, but the laps, they go by so slow, so you just never know.
The 42 is going to... Oh, he tried to make a hold on there, but he couldn't make it, and now he's stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the middle, and the 87's got to run.
Oh, it looks like we have pit stops. The 59 and the 86 are going to go to pit road. So we... this is the longest green flag run we've had, so these guys might be just trying to make it on fuel here and just go one last time.
This is really going to be deciding the race. It's suddenly turned into who has more fuel. The guy I want to keep an eye on there is the 36 because he, like we said, I think he took a gas and go pit stop. So enough gas in that car.
And bomb the bandwagon. I'm the only chase cars in this race. No, the cars that are in this race are past winners of the Clash and then winners of last season. So has nothing to do with the chase. And so yeah, pit stops are definitely gonna start now. So here comes some more cars from the field. And so Peyton Cook's still out front we'll see how this all changes the race.
See if those guys that came to pit road will have a shot at the win later on.
Yeah.
Still got a handful of laps left to go.
So we'll see if anybody comes to pit road this time by. Here comes these guys coming off pit road.
I think the one actually almost got spun on entry to pit road, but it looked like he is okay.
And I see a lot of you guys are in this stream. I don't know. I can't look at see exactly who's in the stream. So if you guys are in the stream, just let me know who's in here, because I want to see who's watching tonight. Because nobody's really been saying much.
Got this handful of these guys were the leaders, so they're now going to come to pit road. That's Costello.
So now Peyton Cook, Tony Peterson, and Blaze McKinney are the only ones left out on the track. These guys are going to come in their stalls, get their service, and get out.
I think that second group of cars that pitted is going to be in front when we come back.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they had the most cars, and I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't. They didn't pit too early and they didn't pit too late. So we'll see if maybe pitting a lap early or pitting a lap late will help these guys. So these guys are gonna come off pit road.
Let's go catch up with these cars here. These guys, I believe, will be the leaders.
Here comes the last cars to pit road. Peyton Cook and Tony Peterson coming down, and then Blaze McKinney now coming down.
See what it updates here on the ticker. The ticker, I want to see when it updates. Right now, Peyton Cook is being scored the leader. On lap 39 of 48.
The first car that came down was the 59 and I forget the 59 and somebody else. But here's this pack up here. The 49's merging right now, and he's holding up the 86. So we'll see if this pack comes back together. And oh, it looks like Drake Gosling. He may have. I don't know what the problem is, but he already pitted. So maybe he just pitted, so he shouldn't be out of fuel.
He had a failure with the engine or something. We'll keep an eye on the ticker again.
He might have lost power. He's accelerating now. Maybe they're going to try to fix the problem, but a heartbreaker for Drake Gosling. He was up there in the front.
Definitely not going to win this race.
But that's one less car that has a chance for the win, making it even slimmer. But let's see who's the leader as they cycle around. I believe it's going to be these two guys. I think maybe pitting later kind of helped them. They're way out front of these guys, but they're going to be caught here soon.
Especially if a caution comes out, then I think there's just enough time for them to restart here.
Yeah.
And yes, they will be your leaders.
There's Gosling coming back off pit road. Looks like they got that car back under control. So here's this pack. I believe these guys back here will catch back up with these guys and create a pack. But these guys are just too far back at this point. And then these two, I believe they're gonna be caught by this pack here eventually, I think.
I think there's enough time left in this race.
Yeah.
It could go any direction at this point, so stay tuned, Jess.
These two are running about the same speed as this pack, so I don't know.
See if anyone in the pack tries to catch a draft and maybe use that to increase their speed.
They're about 2 seconds behind, so
Definitely gaining, though. This crossover move by the one to hold on to third.
these two guys being single file also helping them, because these guys are mostly double wide, but they're not going to stay single wide, or not single wide, just single file. They just want as many spots as they can get. This isn't about points, this is just about money and bragging rights. At this point, they're just going for it.
Maybe they're also hoping for a yellow.
Yeah, you never know.
Yellow, I think we might just be past the threshold now, where if there was a yellow, that would be the race. Oh, here, no, they're not.
I think about it lap maybe like 44 or 45, then they won't be able to get it back going. But actually, the top two are pulling a gap on these guys now. So Peyton Cook will be looking to score a victory here. He is also a past Clash winner. That's why he's in this race. He's looking to go for number 2. Tony Peterson, he won last season. He was a rookie last season, so he did not get a chance at the Clash. No, Cook won because Brian Lilly won in season 5. I believe it was season 3 or season 4.
Did he win a race this season?
No, last season he did not win a race, I don't believe. But now that time the pack gained a 10th, but a 10th a lap is not going to get them there in time. They got to catch really quickly.
Cook won the Clash in season 5. I just looked.
Then Lilly had to win in season 4. Yeah, I think it's going to be between these top 2, but I mean, with these guys just being 2 cars, I think Cook might have it, because the 33 just doesn't really have any chance at getting a run on him.
No one else is gaining either. We thought they would, but they're just the constant double wide racing is not going to help them. And look at here, they're going to.
Yeah, we'll see if they gain anything this time by. They gained the 2/10 that time, but at this rate, they're still not going to catch them. They gotta start working together here.
Oh, but I think I saw lap traffic. I could be wrong.
Yeah, Colin McCoy's up there, but I don't think they're going to catch him with only 5 laps to go.
But it's going to come down to the 8 and the 33. Really just getting a better run off the last restart and taking advantage of pit stops.
Yeah. If these 2 guys can stay single file, there we go. I was gonna say if they were gonna stay single file, they could have a chance, but it's too late now. They gained a little bit again, but I just still think it's too late. Unless they catch the slap car and they aren't able to get around him, but I think he's just too fast for them to catch. They're catching him, but I don't think they're gonna have enough time.
Never know. There's still a few laps left in this.
Yeah, we'll see. Hey, I see the gap there. It's just I think it's too far.
This is just a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Pretty much racing for the highest possible finish they can get, which is 3rd, unless the 8 and the 33 find a way to collapse.
Hey Cameron, welcome to the stream. Don't worry about being late. It's alright. That's more important than this series. Just focus on that.
The thing about streaming on YouTube now is you guys can now watch races after they've already.
Yeah, so it's kind of like watching just like a DVR. You can just save them and watch them. And here we go. Look, they caught the 14, but I think they're gonna get around him perfectly fine. Yeah.
There's nothing at all in their way. So.
And then these guys are probably gonna catch him in the corner, and they're 3 wide back here. They're just hurting themselves at this point. Insult to injury. And so I think it's basically Peyton Cook's race to lose now. He's just got to hold on.
Anyways, yeah. So
they gained a little bit again, but
the stream is up for 24 hours and then it's gone on Instagram. Now you guys can come back and watch races whenever you want.
Yeah, you can go watch that stream that we did about a couple weeks ago. Whenever you want, you can just go watch it if you want to. You can watch this race tomorrow. If you, oh, there's the 14. He just blocked the 46, and that's sending it there. That's just the nail in the coffin.
These guys will get around him, though. It could be single file, but I just don't think there's enough time. As well.
Yeah, they're coming to the white flag. What? First or second clash? You mean duels? This isn't the duels. This is the one clash. There's no two. I think they're getting the duels and the clash mixed up. Well, yeah, white flag, final lap here at Daytona for the Clash. Peyton Cook looking for win number 2 here in this race. Got a great pit stop, came out first.
Just saw more lap traffic. I don't think it's going to really affect them, though, as we saw how quickly these guys got by it last time.
Yeah, they're not going to catch Tyler by the time it's over. But here's the race back here for 3rd. Up front, no contest for the lead. The 33, just with this package, you just need something. You need somebody's help. But
absolutely no help. It's just him and the leader. There's not really anything you can do other than catch the draft, and he was not able to.
Oh, he might wreck here. They almost wrecked there coming to the line, but off at 4. Peyton Cook is going to win his second Clash of his career, and he takes the victory here in the Season 7 Clash to start off the season.
Might have spun.
No, nobody spun. They almost wrecked, though. Zach Kame comes home a solid 3rd. Jack Mitchell 4th. And Michael Gaston 5th. You guys can see the full finishing results here.
Congratulations to Peyton Cook on his second career Clash victory.
Yep. Drake Gosselin and had that problem, had to go a lap down after pitting, and that's why he finished in the 17th position. The 49 and the 14 fought back to finish the race with only 1 or 2 laps down after flipping down the back straightaway.
A lot of perseverance by so many of these guys, including Connor Hudson and Colin McCoy, just to finish the race out after some nasty wrecks. Jack Mitchell was also in the middle of a big wreck. He comes back to finish 4th.
I think Peyton Cook was one of the only guys that just kind of stayed out of trouble. He never really got into anything, and that's why he's in victory lane. So, thank you guys for watching the stream. I appreciate it. I'll keep you guys updated on when we get the duels going. Like I said, I'll try to get it up and ready by Saturday or Sunday. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated through Instagram and Discord, so you guys won't be uninformed. So again, thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to see you guys next time for the duels, and we can really get this season started. So we'll see you guys. Bye.